Hey my friends, happy Saturday afternoon. Hope you're having a great day. I told you yesterday that we could do some chalking with our paper crafting, and I know that seems really crazy, but it works. So those of you that are paper crafters and follow me and think, wait, where does chalk come in? Let me show you. You are gonna love this idea. And it's really simple, but it adds a whole new dimension to what you can do. So I hope that you're here. I see that you're just getting notified. So I'll give it a few minutes and then we are gonna do some card making with chalk. Crazy, right? I will tell you that I just love the way chalk looks. I think it adds a whole new dimension. It looks weathered. It takes me to signs at the beach or a sign that's been hanging in the woods for a really long time. It's just a really cool look. It's not as crisp and as detailed as a stamped image, but I love the way it looks and it adds such character to your cards. So let's give it a try. All right, you ready? Be sure you let me know when you're here. I know it's a really weird time and it's a Saturday, so you might not be checking in, but watch the replay and post replay. Remember, I'm giving away a project at the end of the week next Friday. So you want to be sure to like, comment, and share these videos with your friends, and I will be sure to pick someone who liked, commented, and shared. So, okay, cool. Let's get started. So, if you've been following me on my paper world, you will know that this is a card kit that we've been creating. We have both the papers, the card bases. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I will post the link to the classroom below this. You can go there, it's free, it's a free class. And so I'm gonna go with one of my card kits that I created. Here's my card base. This started out as 8.5 by 11, cut in half, scored at 4 1/4. So now I have a 4 1/4 by 5.5 card, okay? Then I have my pale papaya Stampin' Up! Cardstock. That's going to be my frame, my base of my card. And then I have some of this gorgeous Pansy Petal Designer Series paper that's going to just add a little bit of pop of color. And then this is my top layer, Calypso Coral. That's where we're going to do our chalking, okay? All right, so I'm going to set my card aside. Before you chalk on your cardstock, you have to wax it, which sounds completely contrary to anything that we know, but it works. So this is our surface wax from Chalk Couture. Again, I'll put all the links below so that you can go check this stuff out. And you just take a paper towel and you literally just wax on the paper. Doesn't really do much. It adds it a little bit darker. Wait a second, I'm going to show you what it does before we get onto it. You don't want big glumps, so if it comes on with a glump, take it off. And then cover this back up. And I just keep my paper towel in there and then I have it when I'm ready. This is my drying tool, which is a little lower heat than a heat embossing tool. But what's cool about this is it will then darken and distress the paper and seal the wax into it. And the reason we do that is so our transfer, those are adhesive back transfers and they're reusable. You probably can't hear me over this thing. Hold on, I won't tell you anything important. Just a sec. Let me finish. And you can see as you do it longer, it blends it right in. Okay, so that's what my paper gets this look, and you can feel, I wish I could tell you what it felt like. It's not wax paper, but it gives it a really smooth surface. It is wax paper, but not like wax paper for food storage, not like that. Okay, so these are adhesive backed. They're reusable. They can be used on any surface, chalkboard, reclaimed things, antiques that you have found, some galvanized metal. You can then use them with our inks on things that like fabric and mugs. It's just the coolest stuff ever. let me peel this off. I'm having trouble getting the edge. You're just gonna peel it off, right? It's sticky, shiny on one side, matte on the other. I'm gonna put it back on the shiny side when I'm done. And hey Lynn, how are you? Welcome. And I am gonna pop this down on my, really technical term, my fuzzing towel, right? And what this is going to do is make it a little less sticky, especially with paper. I don't want it too sticky or it will peel off part of my paper. But the wax will help with that too. Okay, so a couple of times. And then I'm going to line this up on my waxed top layer of my card. I'm going to kind of go over to the side, and the cool thing is you can see your paper through it. But to be sure that you're in the right place, you can flip it over and make sure that it's even, all right? That looks good. And I'm leaving room because I'm gonna put this bee in his little fly path, glide path, whatever, flight path, that's the word I want, that shows where he went. I'm taking some golden hour chalk paste, and I'm just going to put a light coat right down over the stencil, making sure that I fill in all those spaces where I could see the paper through it, right? Cover it all. And it looks like I might be using a lot of this, but when I get done, I'm going to come back and squeegee it off. I can do this over and over and over again. They just rinse off with water, and then you let them dry, and then you pop them right back on that backer sheet when you're done. Super simple, okay? So there's a Be Nice. The peel and reveal is the coolest part ever. Look at that. Isn't it cool? Oh my gosh, I love it. Every time. It's new every time, and I get excited. So I'm gonna dry this before I start messing with it, because I'll peel it off if I don't. So I'm gonna dry the chalk paste. What's nice about this tool, I know, it's so cool. It's combining two of my favorite crafts. So paper crafting, awesome. But think about all the signs that you could make with these. It's super fun. Hi Alina, how are you? Hope you're having a great Saturday. I know I'm noisy. Phew. Let's see, how do we get everything? Yep, all dry. Okay, so because I want to make sure where this is going to go, I'm going to put the flight path down first. Now I've already done this, but I'm going to fuzz it one time just to be sure. I've used this one before. I'll show you after. And I'm going to put that right like so. And then a super simple over this baby with some more chalk paste with a squeegee. There it is. And then time for the bee. You can see how quickly this goes, right? All right, I want to make sure we dry it because I'm probably going to peel off that top one. So let me dry one more time. If you were doing this at home, this is a perfect time to go grab a drink, go get a coffee, go get a cookie, let it dry, but you can rush it a little bit if you want. And then our little bee is going to go right there. And our last little bit of chalk paste is going to pop right in here. So the reason I wanted you to see that, even though you're thinking, I'm a paper crafter, you are, but oh, look what you can add. So cool, right? And then gently peel it away. So there is that. I'm gonna take off the excess and put it back in, so I really didn't use all that much. And cover this up. And then I'm gonna grab my card back, my card kit back, and I'm gonna put this down. Come on. Right, pop this right on here. And now this is a really simple card. I did not get carried away. You could definitely do way more with this if you wanted. You could do some chalk paste on the edge of that top layer if you wanted to. That would be kind of cool. Add your sponge to it and sponge a little bit on the top, on the edges of this. I am going to use some dimensionals. On the back. And we are going to have a really different card that I promise you no one else has this card. No one else is going to be able to make their card look just like yours. I'm going to bring this down in the corner so we can see our designer series paper. And there we go. Right? I wish you could see the texture to the front of this card. It just feels so cool. Right? And some of the other stencils that come with this 1B stencil, which is called Spring Bee. You also get my favorite, which is Be Nice or Buzz Off. Those two go together. I could put or Buzz Off inside. That would be funny. I wonder if that would work. Let me just see. Yup, let's do it. We're gonna do or Buzz Off on the inside. I thought I was done, but you know what? I'm not. Or Buzz Off is going right inside. So when you open the card, and there's every color of the rainbow. Nope, 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 nope. I didn't. See, that's what happens when you don't wax it. Okay? See, it sticks too much to the paper. So you want to wax. I wasn't going to do this one, so that's why I'm rushing. Let me come back. Take a breath. Let's wax the inside. I got all excited at the idea. Just wax the inside. But you want to make sure that you're... So, to be perfectly honest, if I were going to plan this card a little bit more rather than just do it on the fly with you, I probably would have thought this through and waxed all at the same time. But, you know, you could do it this way. This one won't be as dramatic a look because it's just white on white. But we don't want any globs of wax. Right? Okay. There we go. Now let's try again. Goodness. And some golden hour. Oh, I dropped this in the water. Just a minute. Let me dry it off. Those of you that don't know, I am on a knee scooter because I had foot surgery. So I promise you, every single time I sit down to do a video, I forget something. So right now I don't have a second squeegee, but we rinse this off and make it work. Okay. And then we're going to grab this. And then we're just going to draw it down. And again, there's tons of different colors. I happen to have golden hour sitting here, so that's the one we're going to use. I could have used the black one. Lots of colors of paste. If you've not checked this out before, be sure you go check it out. The easiest way to find it is just to go to karamiller.com and then click on chalk at the top, and you will be able to see all your options. You will be blown away. And I want you to think about and brainstorm, where can this go and how will this fit into my paper crafting? There it is. Right? you will be the coolest paper crafter on the block. No one will know what to do with their cards after they see yours. So there's the front of our card. Be nice or buzz off. I guarantee you've got somebody in your life that needs this card. I can think of a few. So you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. And if you think that this is for you, let me know. If you're not sure how to go about doing this, where to get started, I am your girl. I will help you get started. It is not hard. I'm trying to get this to stand up here so we can see it. And I want to show you, here's another one that I did. Honey, be yourself. Hey, Kate. I love you to the beach and back. Doesn't that look like a beach sign? This one I did crooked, but that was me, not it. But I'm thinking what I'm going to do with this is kind of cut it more on an angle, swoop it at the bottom, make it look like it was broken, and it's going to be great. We'll make it work. It's too cute not to. I could get rid of and just keep beach. I could cut this with my trimmer. Lots of options. It's too cool to ignore. So get your paper, get your chalk, and let's get some cards made. Let's get some samplers made. I think you will love it. I'll see you soon. Bye.